Nearly 2 years after pledges were made, countries attending the UN's 16th Annual Conference on Biodiversity, COP16, are tasked with fulfilling them. In December 2022, COP15 closed with the signing of an agreement which calls for the protection of 30% of land and sea areas. It's one of the 23 targets laid out in the agreement, which will all be scrutinised at the summit kicking off on Monday. With just 29 countries out of 196 having submitted national biodiversity strategies, Antonio Guterres says the pressure is on.
We are not on track. Your task at this COP is to convert words into action. That means countries presenting clear plans that align national actions with all the framework's targets.
One of the key issues of the summit will be unlocking funding. Developed countries have pledged to give $20 billion each year for biodiversity by 2025. But according to the OECD, by 2022, only $15.4 billion had been raised. Also at this year's summit, Indigenous communities are pressing to have their rights and ancestral knowledge recognised.
As Indigenous peoples, we hope that the actions will begin to materialise at COP16. Many meetings have already taken place and our territories and our lives are increasingly under threat. We need concrete actions that will allow us to protect and care for the life of the planet.
The current situation is troubling. Around 1 million animal and plant species are at risk of extinction, according to the International Union for Conservation of Nature. More than 6.3 million hectares of forest were destroyed in 2023, the equivalent of 9 million football pitches.